Hey the YouTube, this is Gunted 73 making an episode of Knife Talk, and today I'm going to be doing a request from WeAllJuggleKnives, and his request was lanyard tubes and lanyard holes, like differences or whatever, sort of a versus between them. And I have a handful of knives here. These three have tubes, and these two do not. And basically, really, I mean, with lanyard holes and tubes for that matter, the main thing isn't necessarily if it's tubed or not. The main thing, in my opinion, is if the hole itself is large enough, to fit cord through. So, like the paramilitary 2 here, this lanyard hole, tube I should say, is very good because it's very wide. We could fit ungutted paracord through there easy. And then there are some like the military, which it kind of has a smaller hole. You might have to gut it or really work to get it through. And the tilt, the tilt is alright in terms of size. It's a hair larger than the military, but not as big as the Para 2, and it too is a tube. So, is there any advantage to having a tube? I guess it protects the lanyard to a certain extent, but you also figure with a lanyard, if it's a tip-up knife, like say the Sabenza here, if you have your lanyard, it would basically just be coming straight out here, right? Now, if you're pulling it, it'll rotate back and forth like this. If it rotates this way towards the tip will just sort of abrade it over time, and eventually it'll break the lanyard. And that goes for the tubes too. So I mean, really, it's sort of it's on a timer. You won't, assuming you don't. If you pull it that way all the time, you're not going to have any problems. But if over time, just maybe once or twice, you cut into it with the tip, and it'll just start abrading and break away. So from that point of view, I mean, they're really not all that different. There's no real advantage to putting a tube. I guess the nice part with the tube is that you can either put the lanyard through the tube, or you can put it around the tube if you so chose to do so. So you can do that. You can't do that with the hole, obviously, because there's nothing to wrap around. But the other thing with the hole, if you wanted, some people do for some reason, you can put it through one side, only through one scale. I don't see the point in doing that, but, sorry for that bump. Some people like it, who knows. So, I mean, then you have some knives like the Sabenzas here that they also have little pins that fit in here that the lanyard ties into. That's nice, but I mean, really, the only issue that you have to worry about is that tip abrading it over time, and all lanyard knives, like these modern knives, would have that issue. Something like a Victorinox obviously wouldn't, because the tip isn't even touching the lanyard. So that's that. So thanks WeAllJuggleKnives for the request. It was a good one in my opinion. So thanks for watching, guys. Requests are welcome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.